Hi, I'm Amy. I'm going to show you how to use layer masks. Layer masks are the best way to hide and reveal parts of a layer. They're also the best way to merge pictures together, which is what we're going to do. So I have my beach scene. I'm going to bring in my second picture, open it up with Photoshop, and then you just separate it, drop this one in. We're going to make this smaller, Command T. Okay, maybe not quite that small. As you can see, this guy is clearly on his way to jail. So I thought I'd put him at the beach because I think he would really appreciate that. So we're going to get rid of some of this picture. Grab my marquee. Do an inverse selection. Command X. Okay, blow this up a little. To make my layer mask, I'm going to grab the lasso tool. And I'm just going to go around him. Don't really need his knife in there. Okay, then I'm going to hit that. That'll make the mask. Now I want you to make sure that you're not on the right path of being wrong, which I'm very familiar with. So in order to do that, you want to make sure that your black is in the foreground color. When you're using the gradient tool, you want this to be selected. Not this one, but this one. And you want the radio tool. And then you just start clipping away at this, feathering it in, and making it look as natural as you can. Now, if you are impatient like I am, you can use your paintbrush. I like to use the tablet. And then you can just paint it out. Now, I've actually already got this part done. So we're going to go ahead, hide this, and show what I've done. Okay, now as you can see, we have a big problem with this picture because, as usual, the cop is right in the way. So we need to go ahead and take him out. To do this, we're going to use the clone stamp tool. We want to make sure that we are on the right layer on the picture part. And using the Option key, we're going to go ahead and take his big foot out of his back. That's lodged right in there. And the same down here with his leg. Now I already have this part done as well, so we're going to go ahead and hide that. Look at that. Okay. Now what I'm thinking is, since he's on the beach and his hands are cuffed together and look like a great place to put a beer, we're going to go ahead and put a beer there. That's probably what got him into this predicament to begin with, but we're going to go ahead and do that anyhow. So I'm going to minimize this. Go ahead, close this, grab the beer, open that in Photoshop, same thing. Separate that, drop it in here. Now there's going to be two problems with this beer. One, you're going to be able to see the sand through this. So to take care of that, we will use the clone stamp. You're going to want to make sure you're on the picture part of the beach when you pick up the sand. Go back to this layer, and you just kind of fill it in. And after we get done doing all that, we will make our clipping mask. And we can use the paintbrush and paint it out. I also have this done, so we're going to go ahead, throw this layer out, and open up the one I have. Now as you can see, you can't see his thumb. So what we're going to do is we're going to hide this, go to the layer that this image is on, right here, onto the picture, grab the lasso tool. We want to go around carefully because we want this to look natural. I'm using the tablet, so I just kind of go like this, grab his thumb, Command C, we'll copy it onto a new layer. We're going to put up here, call this layer thumb. Command V. Go ahead and deselect this. And there you go. You have the thumb. You show the beer. The beer is behind the thumb. Okay, there you have it. You got the guy face down in the dirt, a look of pain on his face, his pants down, hands cuffed together with a beer in his hand. I would say that looks pretty natural to me.